So thank you for joining me for That's the Way It Is. I'm your host, BC. Today we're going to talk about Hillary Clinton. She was on the Barbara Walters show saying that she don't know if she's going to run for president. She talked about the unemployment. She talked about people not being able to get on food stamps, and she talked about the book that she is currently writing. Okay, some thoughts I got on this. Number one, let me save you some time. I'm not going to buy your book. I'm not interested. Number two, everybody's aware of the how the economy is right now, and you do have a hand in that because you're there in the White House. You're there with Obama pretty much on a daily basis. You're working for him and everything. And number three, save you some time as far as because you said you have not been able to decide whether you're going to run for president or not. Okay, here's my thoughts. I'm not going to vote for you. I'm not a Hillary Clinton fan. I wasn't a Bill Clinton fan until Barack Obama got in office, and I'm like, well, maybe Bill wasn't that bad of a guy, So I mean, yeah, he had some major hiccups. I mean, some really major hiccups, but not nothing that God wouldn't forgive somebody. But the thing with you, Hillary, and the reason why I'm not a fan, I mean, because you aligned yourself with Barack Obama, which leads me to believe that you're in the same thought process that he is in. Just like people thought that the vice president was with President George Bush, and that was one thing that Obama in his first running, when he was a candidate for president, was that, no more Bush. Okay, well, I'm leading the charge saying no more Obama. I'm not a fan of yours. You guys have really dropped the ball. I understand that you're in the leading as far as a Democratic, being one of the Democrat, candidate. But I'm not interested. I'm not interested in anything you got to say unless you can actually change things around. You may catch my ear then, and you may get a vote. But I really don't see that happening. Looking at the track record that you're in. I mean, you're married to Bill Clinton. He wasn't that great of a president. You aligned yourself with Barack Obama. He definitely is not that. He's worse. If you call yourself learning from him, then what's to come is going to be ridiculous. If people don't like what's going on now, they definitely ain't going to like what's going on then. And I know you're going to get some votes because you're a woman. And you may even win because you're a woman, because the proof is there. We voted the guy that's in there now because of his skin color. Because, his whole thing was change, and people like, yeah, we're going to put this here half black, half white man in office. And look what he done. He admitted that he wasn't even wasn't qualified to be president, and they still put him in there, and look what happened. If someone tells you they're not qualified, odds are they're not qualified. They need some training. And we actually hurt ourselves. We actually, what the old phrase, shot yourself in the foot. That's what America has done. They didn't only do it once, they done it twice. If that tells you anything, if that tells you what the mindset of America is in right now. So, Hillary, don't look forward to my vote unless you can actually catch my ear and actually say something that's worth saying. I'm not really a fan of what's going on in the government right now. I like to thank you for joining me, and remember, to always follow your heart. And I'm gonna tell you what, when elections come up, listen to what's going on, listen to what the candidates are saying, and follow your heart. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day.